Excuse me, this guy again? Lynx, what's up, dude? Austin, how you doing, man? It is a 2-stream kind of day. Sorry, we just made like a little smoothie, so I'm just drinking that right now. Hey there, Sir Otos. How are you on this fine day? I'm good. I was trying to repair some of this wall. When I say repair, I mean like patch the nails I put into it. I think I'm going to lower my little pegboard a little bit because it's kind of too high and I'm kind of struggling to get things. So I'm probably going to just move it down a little bit. But I kind of also want to paint this wall. I think I want to do green. I don't like the white wall anymore. I kind of want to do like a nice olive. That's what I wanted to do at our last place. But I didn't want to, you know. I was too nervous. Also, thank you so much, Gran. I really appreciate that, man. I was thinking, like, I don't have, like, the exact color to show you guys, but I was thinking, like, an olive color. I thought that would be kind of cool. What is that beauty you got on your desk today? The sonnet. I thought today was a sonnet day because I have to do some photo editing after this, and I thought I love using like this to edit things. I don't know why I love using this thing, but it's a polycarbonate copper bottom. I've been meaning to change the copper bottom out for aluminum bottom because I actually like the sound of aluminum more. It's deeper with the copper, but I prefer the brighter aluminum. I don't know, just my thing with it. I was gonna do something that I forgot actually. Oh yeah, I wanted to open up the email for this. Let's see. Green like dandy, indeed. All right, so we're just doing a 6.25U spacebar for this one here. Cool. Hey, Alex, built my Neo 75 at work today. What a coincidence. Oh, really? I don't know if this is a Neo 75 or a Neo 75 CU. I actually don't know which one this is. So we're going to find out. I think this is a CU, but we'll see, I guess. Welcome back, everybody. That's been my thought process with the Manta. I'm definitely going for an aluminum bottom. The Manta's going to be interesting because it's raised a little bit, so I don't know how that's going to affect things. So we're going to see, but I'm also just genuinely curious to see the different sound profiles the Manta will produce. I'm excited for that, though, for you guys. What bottom would you pick? Wait, what bottom would you pick for your sonnet now? Oh, he just put would you pick twice? I would pick aluminum still. The copper's cool and all. Oh, did I forget to turn off this camera? My bad. The copper is really cool and all, but trust me when I tell you this, guys. For the price you're paying for copper, I'm still preferring the aluminum bottom. So, much prefer. No, this is just a Neo 75 for a client. This is not a prototype build. Or else I would have labeled it like sponsored or something, because they usually let us keep prototypes. I actually don't know what particular Neo 75 this is. Oh no, this is a CU. Is it? Yeah. But I think this is brass bottom? I think this is a brass bottom one. Damn, this is like brand new. Ooh. Maybe I should change the title. CU. I will change the title. So, I mean, this is exactly like, kind of like what we did for ours, but I'm pretty positive this is a brass. We're using oak switches, yeah. Yes, I saw the QK Alice duo. They do want to send that over, but it's not going to be for a while, apparently, so. 75 core doesn't exist? No, I don't think they're doing a 75 core, guys. I don't know if that's on the docket. I don't know if that's, like, in their deck of cards yet. Excited for the new Encore? Likewise, dude. You just bought a new car over the weekend? What'd you buy? Maybe core out this year? Would they do a 75 core though? That's the real question. They're sending it soon. I really want to build the Rio, so I really hope that gets sent like soon rather than later. We get an Encore? Kind of. Actually, let's just put this in the garbage can for now. This is my face when I get to see you guys. That's my face, everybody. Actually, let me triple check something. I don't know if the owner of this board is in chat today, but I'm gonna message them really quick, ask them a question. Because they're aiming for a creamy sound profile, and I think the best bet for us to go for a creamy sound profile would be to use the foam, not the PE foam, but I think the foam in between the plate and the PCB. Really? You guys think PE foam? I think the PE foam will be more marbly. So I kind of struggle with this sometimes. I assume we should just use the foam, and that'll get us kind of to our desired sound signature. Unless we do use the PE foam. I'm curious. We can play around with it. Just PE could also work. Actually, is there even foam that came? Oh, there is foam. There's foam that came with this, I think. Pretty positive. Yeah, there is. And then there's all 3 plates. We're definitely using a plastic plate for this. We're not using FR4. FR4 would be too plasticky for this. I think we use this guy. I think because they mentioned either or. Yeah, I don't think we use FR4. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice board to kind of look over this if you guys want to look at this one more time. This would be kind of a fun revisit stream as well, since this is my first client build for the CU. It is a really pretty side profile still. I would personally say not as pretty as the new series, like the Neo 60 and 65 CU, but it has its own kind of shape, which kind of makes it a bit futuristic, which I kind of feel like that's the vibe of this board. It has a bit more of a futuristic feel. I do prefer the other bottom of the new CUs, but I prefer the foot placement of this. Like, this is the far superior foot placement. But again, a very cool side profile, I think. Yeah, it does kind of look aerodynamic. I also like the badge that they chose for this. Like, believe it or not, the ripple kind of makes it look cool. And not for nothing, I also think this is kind of neat on the inside here too. I think the smile of the weight is kind of fun. So, you have a cool side profile? Thanks, man. I appreciate that so much, bro. But yeah, I'm thinking we use just the mid-plate foam. I think if we go PE foam, it's going to be too loud and too marbly and kind of lose that creamy sound profile. Although it is hot swap, so if we end up really wanting to add the PE foam, we can make that happen. Well, let's just leave this attached to that. All right. Tape mod? We could also do a tape mod, but I think dude, I'm so conflicted with tape mods. I feel like a tape mod literally sounds like a tape mod. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but like once you've tried a tape mod on one board, I sort of feel like you just know what it's gonna sound like. The new streamer uploaded a typing test to YouTube. I saw. The comment section was pretty savage though. But I don't know. I mean, like, I get it. So we're going back to 2022 with this one. No, we're not going to be using that. We're not using sort of a tape mod. It's quite predictable, though I think it does add to that creamy sound profile. The tape mod? A little bit. I think more so than the PE sheet. I'm trying to think. Should we just use the PE sheet? You know what we could do to test this? Let's do the stabs first, and then let's just pop in a switcher to it.
Is this a double feature I see?
It is a double feature. How you doing, Lanes? How are you? Also, hi, Frank. Oh, wait, these are the switches. So, where's my stabs? Oh, they're still in the box. Are they? They are. All right. Hello, Mr. Frank. How are you? Been really tempted to grab one of these for my collection, the Neo 75 CU. I think you would really like this. It is a good board. Genuinely. Genuinely a good board. I think that's all we need. I feel like every time I hear a board of tape mod, they all sound the same. Yeah, and again, like, there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like it's just one of those mods where it's cool for one single board. If you have a collection of boards, obviously if you like the sound profile, don't let me stop you But it is a rather predictable sound. And maybe that's a good thing, actually. Maybe knowing that a mod is going to be predictable is a really good thing. So, maybe it's not as bad as it kind of comes off when we speak as predictable. When you really think about it from that perspective, I guess. You know? Gonna do some stabilizers now. Dude, I took down some stuff from this wall, and it feels like a different space now. It's kind of got me hyped. I really, really want to paint this wall, though. I don't have a full day tomorrow. I have like a half day tomorrow of doing things, and I might go out and grab paint or something tomorrow. Because it's only one wall I want to paint. No, these are the Neo clip-ins. True, you can never say that Tate Mod doesn't work. Exactly, yeah. Also, I just want to thank everyone. I noticed that we're almost at 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I really want to say thank you for that, guys. It's been a while, and it's never something I would have predicted happening, but pretty close. I thank you, Silver. But then again, you won't get much variety with Tate Mod. Like, the acoustic characteristic of the case is lost. But yeah, if someone likes the Tate Mod sound, it's pretty easy to replicate. Exactly, yeah. How are the oaks? It's not the oats, it's the oaks we're using today. So the ones unfortunately from Lubed. And the ones that were... So these are part of my batch that I ordered or got. I don't remember how I got these, but it was a while ago. And I thought they were supposed to be hand lubed. They were bone dry. I did opt to swap the spring, which was, by the way, a pain in the butt because the spring I swapped to ended up looking exactly like the stock springs, like visually. So sometimes I'd like forget if I put it in or not. But they didn't need to be filmed, which was nice. I don't know what manufacturer they are, but this switch sounds good. Like, I do like the oaks. They're interesting sounding switch. It's a very light tactile, which is kind of nice. It's not like a super heavy one, which is, kind of my preference when it comes to tactiles these days. It's either you go super heavy or nice and light. But no, not the oats. Zach, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the 32
Tap
months,
Monday,
bro.
Alex.
Thank
Even
you,
after
dude.
31 months, I am still not tired of hearing you yap about rectangles.
Why did it say it like that, bro? Why did it say yap like that? That's crazy, man. That is absolutely wild. A rare hype train? Thank you, guys. Oh, yeah, it's the Golden Kappa hype train. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you. Alex, I have a silly question. How many millimeters is the spinning ball? Oh, I don't know. I can find out for you guys here in a bit. Alex doesn't own Dolch. Damn. Why are we going to bring that up again? One more thing. Did anyone tell you should have put Dolch keycaps on the Dolch keyboard? We still on Dolch? I guess so. Bro, I can't win. This is crazy to me. It's actually crazy. Ain't no winning up in here. That's very un-Dolch of you. You get this emote if you... Oh, this one to appear in gold if you participate? Yeah. The golden hype trains don't really do a whole lot, but they're cool to see. Do you own a Neo 75? Yeah, I have the one that they sent over that one time. They let me keep that one there. I just haven't... I was going to give it away, but I just haven't had the time. Like, it hasn't been, like, the giveaway item yet. But it's genuinely a good board. We're going to give away something, like one of the CU series. Probably after this goal, we'll do one of the CU series boards. You still beat me on Miklon? I need that set. Dude, Miklon is fucking gorgeous, dude. So what are you guys going to do with the rest of your nights today? Like I said, I think I'm going to do a little bit more patching up on this wall. Because I'm kind of in the mood to do that afterwards. But I think after that, I'm going to pack up some stuff for clients. And might call it a night. Because I've been up since 8:30 working. And I am a little tired. Yap, 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 yap. Dude, you got to throw in some other things there, or else TTTS is like, nope. But thank you, Concrete. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Half-Life 2. Bro, I was literally thinking about that the other day. That's so weird that you bring that up. I was considering booting up Half-Life 2 and replaying it. I saw some... I don't know if it's implemented. Is there RTX now in Half-Life 2? Is there ray tracing now? I was like low-key considering it. I want to take my new car on a night cruise. Oh, by the way, Coaster, sorry, what was the new car? Do you mind repeating if you don't mind? Currently waiting on the auto shop to say my car is ready to pick up. Had to replace the battery. Oh, that's never expensive. Or sorry, that's never cheap. That's always kind of expensive. Yeah, isn't there Half-Life 2 with ray tracing now? I saw someone post about it. Oh, 2020 Mustang. Nice, Coaster. Very nice. Half-Life 2 does have ray tracing? Yeah, it looked gorgeous. Like, I was like, wow, I'd really like to play this game again with ray tracing because it looked really good. And it's not like a super hard game to run, but I think it's in beta. Fucking need to play Half-Life 2 for the 69th time. Yeah, I don't know. Also, has anyone played the new Assassin's Creed? And if so, how are you guys finding the performance on the new Assassin's Creed? And are you guys enjoying the new Assassin's Creed? I haven't, but it looks interesting. I'm hearing such mixed things about it. It's crazy pretty with new textures and ray tracing. Oh, Half-Life 2. But I haven't had any performance problems. It's fun so far. I feel like people are overdoing it with the performance problems then. Been away for a while. Did Lubed go under? I guess so, is the answer. Like, I don't know. I don't think they're gone yet, but I wouldn't shop from Lubed. Like, under no circumstance. Did they announce they're insolvent? I must have missed that. My bad meme. Yeah, so they went under. I mean, a lot of brands are gone now. Tons, and tons. So, chat, I forgot. Did we discuss the letter Rama posted on Reddit here? No. I don't love talking about those kind of things because I don't like giving people attention like that. But to sum up my thoughts on that, I found that letter to be very self-serving and not really an apology to the community. And yes, like Corgi just said, very on brand. It was a letter that basically said, "Fuck you guys for not trusting me." Which is the most gaslighty shit ever, dude. Like, think about it. Yeah, it was like, fuck you guys for not trusting me, basically. So, crazy. Like, in not so many words, that's what it was. I'm loving your uncensored take on this. I'm starting to not really, like... I think at one point I would have been a little bit more, like, beat around the bush. But with the specific case of Rama, it's kind of just insane. So, can you talk a bit faster and a bit clearer, please? I can't understand. Oh my god. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, Annette, that one guy who commented on my YouTube was actually insane, bro. Someone, I forgot, let me read this to you guys, actually. I took a screenshot because it was this is the most unhinged comment. Not unhinged, but it was just the most dumb comment I've read in a while. Bro, you said, and by the way, there's tons of spelling mistakes in this. Bro, you said so many contradicting things. And you say is so fucking slowly. Sometimes listening to you is unbearable. Next time, just take your time. Collect your thoughts, then talk. Otherwise, it's just insane. So, that's what was said to me. Note it. You read my comments. Alex, I hope you aren't hit with tariffs and can still buy poutine at good prices. I hope so, man. I hope so. Who's this? I banned them from YouTube. I am not giving them the satisfaction of hitting reply. I am just going to remove their comments. Because no one needs to know their usernames. Him saying you're the insane one is peak irony. Yeah, I know, Brody. It's so funny, too. You want me to punch? No violence, but it's just hilarious. No, we'll do that soon, though, Reinhold. Because I need to go collect all the parts for that. They're scattered through the house here, so. Their name is AnitGeo1. Can you imagine? It sounds like that guy doesn't have a numpad and is projecting his misfortune. Bro doesn't realize I also don't have a numpad. That's the craziest part. Bro doesn't realize. Actually, no. The numpad comment was the most unhinged comment I think I've ever read. Alex, I noticed my comments on YouTube video have been muted. Any idea why? I have no idea, bro. What did this guy say again? He said, hold on. Next time, why don't you just collect your thoughts, then talk, Silver? All right? Otherwise, it's just insane. Oh, look, it's a golden... It's a golden smile this time. Also a Neo 75. Damn, that was smooth. Did you enter the Cloudline GB secure a key for personal keepsies? I didn't... I wasn't really available on the weekend. Like, just... Without going into too much detail, there was just a lot of stuff going on. Like... for me this weekend, and I mentally was just checked out. Saturday I was okay-ish, and then not like fully, but like Sunday I was just mentally I was in another world. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. So I didn't get to do anything with the Cloudline. Even Friday, technically a little bit, Friday night-ish, but more so the weekend. So I didn't, but Mr. JJW, because I have to send back his unit, did offer me if I wanted to get into a spot, so I'm gonna probably take him up on that offer, because I do want the Cloudline. But yeah, I just, like I said, I just mentally was not here. Some stuff happened, and you know, just kind of doing my thing. Also, what's up, Mamba? My son was born, and he's our first, so we were learning a lot. I can imagine, man. How are things? How is the whole process going? Is it good, Mamba? I bet it's like a mix of a bit stressful, but also super rewarding, right? Like super happy, a lot of good memories, I'm hoping. Yeah, and congrats too. That's super awesome to hear. Let's fucking go, Mamba, dude, for real. I meant to literally, but I really should too. Yeah, sometimes you just need to. That was me, like, yesterday. I just had to make a decision. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. Thank you all. Team No Sleep. I can imagine, man. I can imagine. Happy to catch a stream, though. I'm happy to have you here. We all are. It gets 3 times harder once you have a second. Is that right? Is it because you still have to take care of the first? Ow. Alright. This is looking good. And again, you know what I might try? I'm going to just try putting no... Actually, hold on a second. Should I just try putting this on first? I have to take off these stabs for the time being, but... I'm just going to test something. I know we have to take it off. I'm just going to test this. I want to just see how the PE's installed wrong. I know. But I just want to see how this sounds. Oh, I need to cut this film anyways. Imagine trying to teach 2 people who have ADHD with no ears. I mean, teaching anyone's difficult. I can imagine. Problem is, my job is a very live service thing, so it's hard to call it of work. Do you get days off for yourself, Cheese? Yeah, I don't think I want to use the PE, but I have a feeling I want to see what it sounds like. Again, the goal of the client, they said, was creamy sounding. And I feel like most people would describe PE foam as marbly sounding. So I'm going to make the assumption that we should probably do less foam today. Let me just grab a keycap of some sort. Here, grab this from Redacted. Yeah, like this is a bit loud, so let me... I feel like Creamy is max foam. Well, don't forget too, guys, I'm also... There's nothing... This is not a case. This is just me trying stuff. Creamy is max foam? Would you guys agree with that? Maybe we do it with the PE. I think the PE did accentuate some of the more... Okay, maybe we do go with PE for this. I actually do think it might sound better with that. Marbly is all foam. I think it maybe... Here's the thing, right? The way we describe sounds can be a little bit different sometimes, so maybe we're kind of just like all on different pages when it comes to descriptions. Creamy has changed in the hobby? I think so. I think that's kind of where we're at. I think Marbly is loud while Creamy is a little bit more quiet, which we can dull the sound a little bit by putting the foam at the bottom in. So maybe we do that. Maybe like that's the change here. Hi Maui, how you doing, man? I do have a board in mind. I was gonna do another build of the Kronos with those switches. How does that sound? The thing is, I just need to find a day to do that. That's all. Honestly, it might even be tomorrow night. Creamy is Milky Yellows as a base IMO, but Marbly is like 8008 or something. Oh, like the switches, the Gatorons? The original switches we were supposed to use for these were Ice Kachangs, but Ice Kachangs are really loud. So I actually had them ordered, believe it or not. So I was just going to stick with what the client wanted. But unfortunately, they're just like lost in transit. Like I still don't have them. So I tried to offer the client an alternative, and I was doing some testing, and I was like, oh, these are a little deeper sounding and kind of like more in line with what they wanted. So I think we just stick with these. Creamy is typically case foam, plate foam, and a soft plate and a looped linear. I'm with you there, like that's how I would describe it, but I know people would describe it as the marbly sound that we normally think of too. But for these switches, I do think we maybe just go with the PE foam. If we end up disliking it, I can always swap it out. Oops. Which way does this go? The Marbly is the PE show. Oh yeah, if we did use FR4, that would probably cause this to be a little bit louder. Palm, nice stem. Spring is indeed very light. I guess you were just pressing really hard then. Oh, for this? I know it's been years, but thanks again for your time in the keyboard hobby. I got into it because of you, basically. First day in the hobby, and you gave me a sequence. Still a highlight from Twitch all these years. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh, beige. You won that, right? I don't even remember what year was that. I feel like that was a while ago. Beige, I'm happy to have you here, man. I'm very, very happy to have you here. I hope all is well, my friend. Creamy's overlooped inks. Damn. I did go a little heavier with these. A little heavier with these guys. So we'll see how this ends up sounding. I have a feeling we're really going to like this. It's going to be an interesting way to build this up. Although I'm not going to do the bottom mount of this. I still don't understand the necessity to go bottom mount, but... Dunked in a 205. Damn. All is great 2020, I want to say. Damn. Have you gotten any other keyboards past that page, Led? I think you have, right? This pin's all bent up. These are very light tactile, which is why I also suggested them. I feel like if we went too heavy of a tactile, it would have just been more of like a thocky sound, like a very like deep thud. So I'm glad we decided to go with a light tactile switch for this. I feel like that's the move for this particular board. What keycap set do you have on the Sonnet? Oh gosh. What's this keycap set called again? Dude, why can't I think of it? No. Oh my god, dude. Retrozuian. Yeah, okay, I was right. I was going to say Retrozuian, but I was like, that's not it. Retrozuian, yeah. Is going to be a lighter ABS cap for this board that we're building today. How would you describe Creamy without buzzwords? A lower frequency sound, very close to like a bassy sound signature. With, I would say, a little bit more of an elevated mid and a lower higher end frequency. So again, very like has bass but elevated mids. I would call the Creamy sound signature. Creamy also sounds like a softer bottom out. Yeah. Athleon switches? Is that who manufactures these? What's going on? Oh, I got a bunch of messages. Maybe Creamy is my sound signature then? I mean, it could be. There's nothing wrong with any of these sound signatures too. Actually, this is a really pretty looking switch too, I gotta admit. Although, I would never buy them from Lubed. You know what, let me get my tweezers here. A lot of these pins are kind of fricked up. Definitely a pretty switch. I like the color of them. Let's see from the side profile here. Oh, my camera's dark again. I got to adjust it. Cool. Very pretty. Drop test the mouse. All right, ready? I'm going to drop test it right now, ain't it? You ready? Ready for this? Come on, ready? What happened? That hurt my soul? Hurt Annette more. Actually, fuck. I don't know how to untime him out. Guess you're waiting 600 seconds. Sorry, Annette. When I dropped the mouse, it went off your thing there. Didn't land on feet. Guess it's not a cat yet. My bad, Annette. Love you, buddy. Alex, back to telling Annette to fuck off again. Good to see you back in form. I was worried. Now do the sonnet? Oh, my lord. Okay, I can't drop that one. Thank you, Insty. Thank you. 10 minutes? Yeah, I know. He had to have seen that coming, though. He must have. I think it's this particular slot. I think that one. That's where that goes. 10 minutes of bliss? Damn. Nah, I like it. And it's cool. And it's chill. Is this a try mode? I don't know if this is a try mode one. I don't think so. I think this is just a hot swap one. Although I could be wrong. I'm actually not too sure. I saw, oh wait, no, this is try mode because I saw the dongle earlier. Yeah, there's a dongle right here. So this one here must be wireless. And yeah, there's indicator LEDs. Not gonna lie, thought you were gonna let go of the mouse and just flip it off the screen. Oh no. I lined it up so when I clicked it and dropped it, timed out that guy. Appian makes good switches. Sadly, they fell off due to poor QC. Dude, these are supposed to be pre-lubed, and these came bone dry. Like, literally nothing in them. So, can you please recommend switches and mounting for a nylon plate on the Mode 65? I would try. Honestly, I would try just the lightest lattice mounts, and for switches, because you're going with a plastic plate, I kind of feel like going with a long pull switch would sound really good on that. Maybe some of like the new molds of HMX. I think honestly, going with an Obscura switch or with a cream soda switch would be excellent for those two. But I mean, hell, you could even go with some of the Key Geek stuff. I feel like the SWKs could pair well with those two because they're a bit brighter. Although I'm not too positive how those will sound. It might be just very bright, maybe a bit too much if you're trying to go for maybe not a super bright sound. Top mount will work 100%. I just don't know if you like. Would you like the feeling of top mount? But yes, going with a plastic plate with top mount would be absolutely insane. Obscura's being out of stock. Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot they're all out of stock. My alternative to Obscuras are cream sodas. If you like those deeper long pulls, go with the cream sodas. That is my recommendation. Put this back here. Tony Hawk Pro Skater moment. Oh, kickflip. Yeah, that'd be funny too. Damn, some of these pins are got like messed up. Okay, this one is going to go to the side. I don't think I can fix that one right now. I'm moving plus filming blue balloons from TB Cats. Was thinking of that too. Interesting. What kind of switch is that? I think cream sodas are way different than Obscuras. Really? I think they kind of share some traits. But honestly, Lego, you might be right. I feel like they do share some... I've used both frequently. You are right about the W1 diamonds, though. The long pull W1 diamonds, for to answer Baron's question, that's a really good suggestion from Lego as well. Really good suggestion. Always forget to recommend those. That switch is always... Like, it's been on sale for a little while, and I cannot recommend that switch more. It is such a good switch. I think cream sodas, for me, have a little bit more of like a deeper sound signature compared to other long pulls, though. Maybe that's why I think they're sort of similar. They're just not as scratchy as the Obscuras. More of a milky plastic sound? Maybe I haven't used them in long enough then. I think I have a batch of cream sodas somewhere. I need to go find those. GAT X's? A long time ago, but not the newer stuff. Well, not anything that's come out recently. I see they're back in swing, though. Everyone's picking some up. I'm changing my 75 CU plate right now to CF right now. Oh! Good choice. I like the CF plate. Oh, wait. No, this is not 70U. The newer GAT X's are okay. Factory lube, though, not unlubed. You don't like the new ones? W1 diamonds are out of stock on Keybay. Really? All of them are out of stock now? No, I don't think anyone else sells them. Who else sells W1 diamonds? I think that's it, right? Like, no one does? Okay, I actually think this will sound a bit creamy. I think we're good. I think we're in a good spot right now. Very nice. Cream sodas are on Keybot? Yeah, I think they're native to Keybay, but I don't know if they've sold those to anyone else. Now, I don't know if we should add this in. I'm kind of thinking we don't add this in for now, because we can just slide this in afterwards. Let's just leave that out for now until we make a decision, because I'm not like 100% on that. Oh, W1s are on QWERTY Pop? Well, there you go. Beautiful. 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 I ordered W1 diamonds and had problems with switch closure clips breaking. Oh. Gizmo, to be honest, maybe it's like newer batches. Maybe that's why they're discontinuing them. I have used so many of those W1 diamonds, and I've never had a problem with them. Maybe it's newer batches, though, because the last batch I picked up was probably like 6 months ago. And I picked up 4 batches? I still have one unlubed batch in my closet there. But it could be problems with the Switch that's what caused them to stop selling them, too. You think this is the prettiest out of all of them? It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I'll give it that. Actually, before we go further, let's install the feet. Don't expect any restocks in anything Star Wars. My little tip for you is, I think we go with this color here. I would suggest just, if you see Star Wars stuff, and this is not a rush and go buy thing, but know that that's it. Like, there's no more. So, if you see it, obviously spend appropriately, but there's nothing else Star Wars coming. It was sold out? Yeah. Some of the cool stuff for Star Wars sold out really quick. Star Wars will not be available in April? Oh yeah, I think so. 50% of the blue-black W1 diamonds I got. Chester was so helpful, though, and sent out replacements for free. Yeah, Chester's amazing. He's such a good vendor. eBay Tech has been, like, so refreshing as a Canadian vendor. Because I feel like sometimes we've kind of gotten, like, unlucky in Canada. We have some really good ones now, but in the past we've gotten, like, pretty bad ones. I had 20 break out of the 200. All right, well, maybe that's why they've discontinued them then. Maybe there's just something going on with, like, the mold or the plastic, which is such a shame. Like, truly such a shame for that. It's kind of a bummer because I really liked those switches. What is this? Do they ship to Australia? eBay Tech? I'm pretty positive they ship worldwide. Oh, these are just little screws. I don't think I need any of these. I'll drink some more of that later. There's now an actual 65% Lego cube from KeyBakeCraft. Hasn't been there for a while. What's up, Dynamite? I've been okay, man. Just, I think I'm being honest. I think, without saying too much again, I'm just going through a lot over the weekend. Just a wide range of different emotions. So, navigating that still. Has it been for you too, Cats? Is everything okay with you, Cats? I hope so. Alright, let's put these gaskets on over here. No, but someone did put in a build request sort of recent for their Frog Mini Ligera, so hopefully we get to do that very soon. Decided on a color for the Bias DE. Oh, we're going to be building that soon too. Actually, if you guys want a sneak peek for Wednesday's stream, I can show you guys a sneak peek of the Bias. We can open that up here in a bit. Did that build request for Comic Sans come through? No, I think they're still waiting on the parts. Are you a burrito or taco kind of guy? Tacos. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with a good burrito, bro. But I feel like any day of the week I'm picking tacos. Like, I think there's just like a taste that tacos give that I prefer. Also, I missed a pen pop. Yeah, I don't know. Like, burritos are good. They're comfortable, Tacos, maybe, yeah, I think maybe flavor. I didn't want to say flavorful because I don't want to be like, I'm eating my burritos wrong, but that was nice. It's been a while since I looked at the key market. In your opinion, what's your favorite TKL right now? Damn. I don't use a crap ton of TKLs. The only one that I really have assembled right now is the Lamy TKL, which is not available. You'd have to go on Mech Market. I use that one there sort of frequently. My Kaze was my second most used, and same with my Ori, but I've since disassembled them just for various different reasons. But the Lamy has definitely been like the thing I've been using the most. I don't frequently use a whole hell of a lot of TKLs though. Kibu's having extras of the Lamy on Thursday. Well, that's convenient then. I love how my classic glow ended up when I removed everything except for the silicone. Oh, you know, the classic TKL is an excellent answer too. I just don't use mine very much because, you know, I just have other boards right now, but the Key Cult one was nice too. I haven't really used that a whole hell of a lot either since I built it. Again, I think it's also just because I don't use a lot of TKLs. So unfortunately, I don't end up picking them to go on the desk. I think we got everything here. I got no clue what I would like to purchase my first paycheck that I earn. Originally going to get a Team Canada Four Nations jersey, but those things were goddamn $300. Yeah. You got to be careful with that first paycheck, man. Got to be careful. Got to spend it on something you know you're going to love. Yeah, the F1s are great too. Again, unfortunately, I don't use a bunch of TKLs. Actually, sorry, the Origami is another one that I also use very often. I don't use them enough, though. Like I said, I don't use them enough. Nope, this is not sitting nicely here. I should use my TKLs a little bit more. Why isn't this sitting nice? Let's figure this out. Oh, because there's a switch here. That would make sense. Yep, I got you, Dream. Thanks for pointing that out. I'm going to put the bottom foam in. Thankfully, this is extremely easy to build. I'm just not sure I can go back to something that big, 75 or smaller for me. Yeah, I've been kind of on the 75 or smaller train. I went through a TKL phase where I was just picking up TKLs left, right, and center. And then I realized I wasn't using them as much as I thought I was. This is so pretty with this. Yeah, I just ended up not liking them as much as I thought I would. Well, I just want to adjust this camera. I want to see it from the side. That does look really cool, actually. Okay. I'm hesitant on waiting for a TKL a little bit more exclusive or just go for the mode loop. I mean, you're not going to go with a bad board if you go with the mode loop. I personally think the mode loop sounds really good. You just have to be visually into it because it's a very rounded design. What keycap do I want to use? It's just a very rounded design, so. What do I want to use for this? I have an idea. Or do I have this on? That's the better question. I want to put this set. Actually, do I want to put this set? I feel like I can literally put whatever I want today. Do we want this? Would that look kind of fun? Yeah, let me go find out what I have this on. I don't remember what I put this on right now. That's a great question. It's definitely on a 65, I think. Or a 60. Do you guys remember what I put it on? Oh no, don't have it on it anymore. No, it wasn't on the 60 CU. It's always odd when this happens because I don't even have a lot anymore. Optica? No, it's not on the Optica. I'm looking at it right now. Unless it's on that other color Optica that I built, the purple one. Oh, now that I remember where I put that, because that's in my to ship pile. Ooh, maybe I accidentally put that back in the box with the keycap set on. That is not good either. The wooden board. You're right. So that means it's actually in a bag. I think I put that in a bag then because one of my friends was looking at that board and wanted to change keycaps. So that would be somewhere here. One sec. I'll find it. I think I know where it is. Right. You're right. I took it yesterday, sorry. Yeah, my friend was changing keycaps onto the board. And then we ended up not putting them back just because we're kind of so nice. Chit-chatting.
50 months. Holy smokes. But I mean, you well deserve it, strange keyboard mustache man. Much love, Lawrence.
Dude, Fearness. Thank you, man. I really appreciate 50 months of being here. Thank you, dude. Extremely kind. And, when are we gonna get to see you back online? The most Canadian I've ever heard? Oh, gosh. Who, me? Gamba? Alex, is the Manta 65? It is. What mouse am I using? The OP1 W4K. I forget where the W is in this code name here. Excellent, though. I've been really enjoying this mouse. You still use your V1 Sonnet? I have the V1 Sonnet. My favorite V1 Sonnet is the one that we got the laser engraving on the back. I ended up getting it done in a Kiki's Delivery Service style, like theme. If you guys remember that board. I love that board. That is like one of my pride and joy like little projects I did for myself. Turned out so freaking cool. Alex's desk is a vibe right now with the colors. Yeah, we're kind of hitting with the colors today for sure. I agree with that. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. OP1 is such a great mouse. Dude, I've been loving it. It's been like the talking point here. Like, we love this mouse, it seems. Everyone here loves this mouse. So, if you had to quit the hobby and only have one board and never buy another, what would it be? Honestly, I would probably just go with the 75% keyboard. Let's be real here. The functionality I can get at a 75 is really nice. At least I get my F keys. Which 75 would that be? At this point, probably the Sonnet. I still love the Sonnet's design. Like, it's just a beautiful looking board. So, I forgot how awesome it is having a full-size spacebar. Oh, you've been using splits or something? Yeah, the F-Row you kind of need to have, I feel. My favorite Neo CU line as of right now? Fuck. I'm at a crossroads. I was thinking about this more the other day. Because I'm going to be doing like a kind of like, you know, first quarter roundup of boards that I liked. Or not boards that we reviewed per se, but just things that are available now to purchase. I think I really, really like the Neo 65 CU. and the 60 CU. But I think out of right now, like, unfortunately, I kind of have to say, like, your question, unfortunately, has to get trumped by me liking the core series of Neo a lot more. The sound profile is much more of my style, but, like, visually, the Neo 60 and 65 have been, like, insane, beautiful keyboards. So I just think they really, really nailed it with how good the core was for me. Turned out so good. When are you going to keep a neutral color spacebar kit for those occasional ergo builds? Fuck, I need to get one of those, dude. There's a few things I need to pick up. Right now, though, instead of spending some more money on keycaps and other stuff, I really want to fix up this room. I never really got around to it, and that's going to be my goal for the next 2 weeks, is to have such a cool streaming room. Did the core with broken in MX2A blacks, and it sounded amazing. It's a really nice board. I really can't recommend that enough. I have to do my little long format, my long-term use article with it still. But love the board. So good. I've been using it off and on as well. No, I'm just going to order a new light strip. It's like right now it's set to white, and like that's purple, bro. So I just realized if there's an upcoming Neo Ergo CU and core, oh, that'd be interesting. Man, that's gonna be so hard to top, like what they did with the Ergo. How do you even top that at that point, though, man? That is like, it's such a good board. All right, let's open up this guy. Are they not selling the Ergo anymore, though? Like, are they done with that one? I didn't realize they were. If they are, I just didn't know. What's going on here? I don't like the way this is sitting. Much better. I'm about to sell my other Ergo, so good, but no more double of the same keyboards for me. Dude, I've made that mistake a few times. I purchased like one time I purchased two of a keyboard. It was the Key 65 back in the day. I don't know what possessed me to buy two, but I got them in and I liked the Key 65 at the time. It was an okay board, but I'm like, why did I buy two? And yeah, I just ended up selling one almost immediately. Like, it was just not something I'm like, I don't need more than one. Now with a lot of duplicate boards, they have to be very different. Like, I have to want to build them very different and love, love, love the board, or that's it. I've had so many sonnets, it's stupid, never again. Yeah, like, I understand if you're going for different themes. Or, yeah, actually, like you said too, Alaska, like switching tops and stuff. But for me, like, I had ordered 2 all black Key 65s. No idea why I did that for. Like, still to this day, I'm like, yeah, I don't know why I did this. Very good. I'm going to be going to use that excuse. Themes? Go ahead, you can use my excuse. You can copy me. You may copy my homework. I have every color tempo. It's the only board I have multiple of. Honestly, that board there is a cool one to have multiple of because it's kind of like a low-key, not as popular board. So I feel like good on you for grabbing a few of those. That might be pretty, like, legendary in the future. Oh, the escape's not supposed to go here. Two sonnets in different colors for different seasons. I like that. I like that. What's a different hobby outside of photography, keyboards, etc. that you're known for? Are you known for? Are you into recently? Hobby outside of that. I mean, I don't think I really have anything outside of photography and keyboards. Like, gaming? Is gaming technically a hobby? I game, but I don't really have any, like, it's a lifestyle? Yeah, maybe. I don't really have any hobbies outside of this. Like, okay, hear me out. I've been very, very fortunate that I've been able to keep keyboards, like, a decent distant away from feeling like a job. So thankfully, this doesn't really feel like jobs. I think the only thing that I do in the keyboard hobby that feels like a job is looping switches. But I mean, like, bro, even if you're not doing this for work, looping switches always feels like a fucking job. At least to me. But luckily, I've been keeping this, like, feeling like a hobby. Photography is my big hobby that I don't... You see me, I get super excited when I talk about it. But it's not something that I think I do enough these days, just because I've been so busy. If that makes sense. No, this is not Sandstorm, but what's up, Plus? How you doing, man? Where's the function key? I'll just use code for now. I have done film. I would love to get back into it. Right now, though, to keep it a buck with you, things are tight right now, guys. Like, things are... I'm not going to go spend more money than I have to on certain things at the moment. Like, I want to just focus in on... I don't know, just getting some stuff around, like, this workspace fixed up first. But, yeah, things are a little tight. Things are a little bit... Not tight. I shouldn't say tight. They're not tight. But, I have to be wiser with how... I guess tight is the right word, then. Yeah, I guess things are tight, technically. I have to be a little wiser with how I spend money on things. That's all. Or else it's just not going to be, like, good going forward. Ava, what the fuck, dude? Have you ever wanted to get more merch in for your brand? No, I think the merch is at, like, a decent spot. I might add one or two things over the weekend, and I might actually take down some of the old stuff. But, like, not really. I'm not... To be honest with you guys, like, I love contributing in this space, but I'm not really here to, like... I don't want to sell you guys in, like, a bajillion things. That's just not the person I am. Like, I don't... I'd rather make fun content and hang out rather than feel like everything I do needs to be some sell. If that makes any sense at all. I hope it does. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know how to word it. I don't know. This does sound sort of creamy. I might want to change the spacebar, though. I don't love this switch as a spacebar, so I'm going to change that right now to a milky yellow. Please don't get into Keeb brain rot, Alex. No, no. A bit woody. It may need some more, like a thicker piece of foam underneath instead of the thin one. No, I think I'm going to go with milky yellow. Milky yellows, where are you? Alex Pillow. I would love to see more keyboard projects coming from you like you did with the Deskpat and recent keyboard endeavor. I hope people like the keyboard. But yeah, there'll be some stuff from me. Again, I just... Okay, I love the alphas. I need to find a better spacebar for this, and I want to put the foam in between the spacebar. Any update on the new board? I leaked, well, not leaked. I'm going to post the photos anyways soon, but I have photos from the manufacturer. So Bull and I have those. And hopefully we get the proto soon. And then we'll build it up on stream. We'll do all that. We will have some fun. Been staring at the mantis since the reveal? I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm kind of nervous about it. So we're reverting back to the 100-bit cheers, asking for a friend who's stuck using leftover bits for dramatic message effect like these ones. Do you guys want to revert back to 100-bit cheers? Up to you guys. Okay, I just still don't like the space bar. It's a bit sharp, even with all the foam. Nah. Nay. No. No, bring it up. We'll see. We'll see, Zany. Let me try some other switches here. I could try an ink. I have to go find some lubed inks here. Oh, here's one. I feel like inks are kind of plasticky though, so let me just try this, and I might try an HMX instead. Actually, no, this kind of suits the board. I'm going to lube the stabs a bit more here. The peace and quiet has been great. It is definitely a little bit quieter now with less TTS going off, but I kind of do miss it in a way. The sub messages are nice. Hi Logan, how you doing, dude? Okay, you know what? I kind of like the ink on this. Damn, it's actually a really cool set to go with this board. It does look kind of nice. Huh. Can you include like a hex screwdriver set in the Manta kit? It may raise the cost though. We'll have to see. Honestly, it's not a bad idea though. Huh. Yeah, they almost do look blank. All right, here's how it sounds. I mean, this actually sounds pretty good. The only thing I can think of is we have to put a thicker piece of foam on the bottom, which I'm kind of interested in doing. I do think we should go with a thicker piece, because this particular piece, the one that Neo provides, is really thin. And I think we can get something in here a bit thicker. So, let me see what I got. I have some other foam kits from the other Neo boards that maybe we can use. And just kind of plop in there. Let's try this. How do you remove the top so easily? That's the problem with some of these tops, to be honest, is the magnet and like the, not magnets, but the enclosures can be kind of weird and tricky to remove sometimes. Let's try just doing like this. I know this looks kind of silly, but just trust me. I just hope it actually connects. Which I highly doubt it's going to connect though, actually. Let's see. What if we move this down a little bit here? Might be a little too thick now. Maybe a little too thick. So maybe we just have to grab this other thin piece here. How many balls we catching? Huh? Excuse me? Let's do this actually. Let's cut this foam because I'm not gonna use it for anything. I may have to use some no, I don't like the way this is snapping into place. Let's actually use some, actually let's also try this. May have to use some polyfill. I may want to just try putting some polyfill to help compress a little bit. Gotta put this in. A little bit of polyfill. Huh. Where is my polyfill? Where did I stick the polyfill? Wow. That is a great question, and I don't know the answer. Yeah, I think we go with polyfill. Told you, bro. 4 now, 4 initially full while opening, another 4 soon. There's 12 balls to catch. Damn. Actually, a lot of balls, dude. Okay, that's too much. Okay, let's try this amount of polyfill. And then see where it goes. Oh, let's get rid of this too. This is doing nothing for us here. I don't know. This is on Lo-Fi Girl. I think this is more leaning to like creamy. Yeah, I can sort of hear it a little bit, like, it has an air of lightness to it now. I still want to play around with the spacebar switch ever so slightly, but the alphas are perfect now. What else can I try? I kind of want to try an HMX switch or something. Let me see. Let me see what else we got here. Oh, you know what? This might be a really good idea to try too. It's a Gazoo switch. These can be kind of deeper sounding, and that's kind of what I want to aim for here. And then we'll try an HMX. Deja Vu. Oh no, this is a silent. It's a silent switch, dude. Hold on one sec. I messed up. Yeah, I thought it was a tactile Gazoo switch because I didn't even click it. Silent switch. Might be. All right, one second. Let me see what else I have in my little guy here. What do I want to use? You know what? W1 Diamond might be sick for this too. I think the ink might have been the best choice. I like the way this sounds more, but I think I can already tell I think the ink might be the better choice for the client. What else I got in this? You know what? Let me go see what I have for an HMX switch as well. I have another way to look at some switches here too. Let's try one of these. I don't even know what switch this is. What switch is this? Where's those HMX TT Reds? Let's try an HMX TT Red switch. Yeah, let's try this guy here. Because they sent over a TT Red. Okay, yeah, let's try this. Alex, is there any danger of leaving polyfill on the board? Have the exact same board, and this has been an issue for me. Always hear some people afraid of shorting the keyboard. Is this a valid concern? I have had polyfill in keyboards for a while, and unless you're in like a very dry environment right now, like I have never had an issue personally. But yes, technically you can have problems with that. There could be a problem with Yeah, I've noticed the spacebar. I think the spacebar is not seated 100%. But you could have technically a problem with it. So if you live in a very dry environment, probably stay away. I wonder if I popped out the spacebar a little bit here. No, spacebar is... Oh yeah, it is get popped out a little bit. Okay, one sec. Let me fix that for you guys. It got a little bit popped out. Let me try and quickly fix this. Static electricity, right? Shouldn't a well-designed PCB be immune to that? Well, it's still good to just short the PCB, making it not work or something too. So there's still that risk that you might have to concern yourself with. All right. We're back into place now. What's going on here? I think the ink still is the best. Like, this sounds really good, but I think the ink resembled the alphas really well. So I think maybe we just stick with that for the time being. I also, like, I might give the client a whole bunch of different switches to pick from, but I think the ink for me... I don't know why the tonality of the ink just suited the rest of the board more. You know what I mean? Like, it just kind of feels more natural in this. Yeah. Oh, geez. Now the camera's too bright. Oh, dude. What the heck's going on? It's still a little high pitched, but there's nothing really we can do about that. Unless we start over-lubing the crap out of the switch. Which we could. We could drown this in a bit more lube. Maybe I'll do that right now and see how that sounds. Let's see. Now I'm curious. We can always wipe it off. Let us see. Yeah, because I lightly lubed these. These are super lightly lubed. Do I have an HMX caramel pudding? I do not have that switch. Also, is this a stock spring? You know what? Let me just grab a different spring, too, because I'm not a big fan of this particular spring. Let me grab a 60-gram spring here. Alex, Zane, how can I help? What is up? If you could ban one taco topping, what would it be? Damn, bro. Okay, what are a list of all the taco toppings? Can I have a list of that? Because I feel like I don't even know them all off the top of my head. Grease? Bro, that's flavor. What do you mean? That is absolutely flavor, dude. Ban the tortilla? I banned beans? I think that depends on the taco. Okay. I did put a little bit more lube on this. So let's see what this sounds like when it's a bit heavier in lube. Roughly the same. I'm not going to absolutely drown it or else we're going to have to start hearing squishiness, but I think a little deeper. Do you guys think a little deeper? The spring sounds nicer. I don't hear a ping from a spring. Okay, I'm here for this. I love the alphas on this. Ooh, my stomach's growling. Talking about tacos. I'll send over to the client some switches here. The alphas are so loud, but I also quite love it. They will certainly love this. Yeah, it has like a creamy sound signature, sort of. Like it's not as... I know some people love that whole like really deep, like thuddy kind of sound, but I also don't know if the Neo can get to that without having to do a whole bunch of other mods. There is one other mod I can potentially do, but I'd have to order a specific type of PE sheet. Or not a PE sheet, it's like a packing foam sheet. I'd have to like order that. So... I've been playing a little bit of a lot of things. I think I might play some TFT tonight, but I'm also thinking maybe this other game, the Rogue Genia game I've been doing. So, but Tarkov a little bit. So, why tier list when Sunday photos? I don't know if we're going to do anything right now for tier list or Sunday photos because we streamed twice today, but I actually might be live tomorrow if you guys are interested in hanging out. Like if you guys wanna, there's no pressure, but if you guys would like to hang, we could hang out, you know? That's all I gotta say. So if you guys want to. Oh man. If you insist, for sure. Okay. So tomorrow I might do some like repair stuff. If you guys wanna, again, hang out maybe. But let me see, what else do I have logged for this week? We have the bias on Wednesday, which could be really fun. I don't know if you guys want a sneak peek of the bias now. I don't know if you guys want to see that board at all right now. Tomorrow I'm not sure I'll even be painting or anything. I just want to clean up. So we do a sneak peek of the bias now? Okay, let me go get it. Let me go open up the box. While I open it, let me just move some stuff to the side here. Do a sneak peek of the Sunday photos stream. Oh boy. I should, honestly. Okay. Let me open up the box. Where's my knife? Let me just get the scissors. I don't know where the knife is. Maybe we won't get to do much of a sneak peek. Whoa, this box is sick. I haven't even opened the box yet. Whoa. This is kind of sick. Should I open this now? I feel like I shouldn't. I honestly feel like I shouldn't right now. I didn't even know it came in this box. Interesting. Very interesting. No, we'll save it for Wednesday. I thought maybe we can it was just a hard shell case I'll unzip, but yeah, let's save it. I didn't realize it was in this. Yeah, cool. No, we'll save this for Wednesday, guys. We got to be a little patient. Like I said, had no idea. A few things I'm going to say about this board on Wednesday too. Some really important notes about this. Because I was actually very hesitant to look at this project. and I'll talk about it and why I ended up saying yes to looking at this, but you guys will see. What's the name? This is the Biased DE. Unbiased opinion. I like that. I like that. All right. Well, that was a fun little stream. I hope the client ended up liking the board. So maybe we find someone to raid now. Maybe we can figure out if someone wants to build some keyboards right now. Let's see. It was nice, right? I think it was a nice time. We got to spend some time together today. Cool little double stream. Hasn't due to the designer? Due to the designer, yeah. But I'll tell you guys some more info on that. Some good info. Some like really positive stuff. Let's go raid Lanes. Lanes is doing something. Yeah, and I can check after this. Alright, guys. I want to say thank you again just for being here and hanging out and just being awesome people. Thank you, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the constant support of this channel. Thanks for just being in the Discord if you guys are there. Thanks for watching YouTube videos if you guys do those. Genuinely, thank you from the bottom of my heart making all of this possible. Yeah, very positive vibes. I hope you guys have a good end of your day today. Like I said, it's not scheduled for tomorrow, but I kind of do want to go live. I might even build something personal tomorrow, so we'll see. But until then, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys all so much. Bye, everyone, and you guys have a good night. Love you guys. Bye-bye.